when Telefonica sailed into Sanya to claim their third leg win in a row and extend their lead to 18 points, they appeared to have one hand solidly on the Volvo Ocean Race trophy. And in every previous Volvo, the winner of the first leg has gone on to claim the overall title.
They've caught some nice breaks, and I just think it's everybody else has gotten their breaks here closer to the end. And yeah, I mean, that's been our goal from the start, make sure that first leg superstition of you win the first leg, you win the race, let's make it a myth. Let's get rid of that, and that's been our goal from day one.
To us, they hadn't gone over the horizon, but they were looking powerful, and we weren't entirely sure that they were catchable.
Things went very well from the first few legs, and we were one of the lucky teams. We did have a lot of preparation. We had a great time in Lanzarote where we had some very, very useful time. So I think we probably started the race maybe not a step ahead, but just a few inches ahead, and we had a couple of lucky breaks. Things went well for us, and we got into a position that made us look comfortable.
Groupama's finished 2 places ahead of Telefonica in leg 7, knocked Iker Martinez's team off the pedestal they had occupied since November. Recent wins by Puma and good podium places for Camper mean the top 4 boats are separated by just 21 points. Before the start of this edition, experts were predicting the closest ever contest. And 7 months later, it would take a very brave pundit to call this race. But the burning question is, how did the race close up so much?
I think everybody in the whole fleet has grown in the knowledge of these boats. We're sailing faster, we're sailing smarter, and we're understanding how to race a bit better. And I think when the people behind you are getting better, it's easy for the person in front to fall back a little bit. Keep looking over your shoulder, keep looking behind you.
There's very few things you can do to change to get faster, but of the things that you do have, for example, sail shapes, or how you configure the boat, those are things that you have to learn on every single leg. So leg 1, obviously we didn't learn anything. We're stranded on an island in the middle of the ocean, which led to leg 2. We could make no changes for leg 2. We barely made the start. Then leg 2 all of a sudden is finishing on a remote island. We're on a ship. We're here. I mean, we couldn't really do anything at the end of that either. So it wasn't until China that we could really start making some of the changes that we thought were necessary to speed up.
Another key factor is the import race series. Telefonica's mistakes in the last 2 races saw them lose the lead each time and land at the rear of the fleet. In the process, they have lost 10 points, a huge difference when they trail Groupama by just 3.
I think in an event like this, you can't really look back. You want to learn from your errors and make sure you're improving. But ifs and buts is not a sailing thing. We can't really look at those. We're happy to be where we are. In reality, 3 points sounds gruesome considering where we were. In reality, it's 1 place offshore, so it's not a great deal.
Import races in the overall 20% of the score is a big number. We don't need to win the import races by a mile, but we certainly don't want to lose, because those are real points that are going to make a difference here at the end of this race.